We got a new link.
There
Now
we
we
go.
are live again, bro.
How, bro? Isn't technology incredible?
It is awesome. I think it was the ghost of the Rastafarian, brother. I think it was. So,
So,
like we were
so
saying last week, do we come back and haunt people in the clothes we die in, or are you brought back in, like, say you go to like a ghost closet where you're like, all right, I feel like I'm gonna be wearing a tie today, or a tie dye, or just something
now,
else.
I what?
Well, thank God I didn't die in that, huh? Could you imagine being haunted by a trans Rastafarian? That's all I'm saying. I mean, that would have been the scariest thing on the planet.
You know. Um, I don't know if we can come back from that, pal. I
Hey,
I'm glad.
it is what it is. It wasn't on a Saturday. It was actually Halloween. Okay, it was
Sure,
Halloween.
your
Sure it
story,
was.
bro.
Sure it was, Doc.
Well, and the one thing about that is, they say Halloween is the time that you can let your alter ego out.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say your inner bees or something.
You know, I got nothing.
I got nothing.
You scare me. You know what? I might have to sleep with my nightlight on tonight. I
If I ever come back and haunt somebody, I think that is the outfit I'm going to come back as. If I come back looking all G or young, or even, see through or anything like that, what good is that going to be? That ain't going to bring nobody no joy or terror. If I came back in my Rastafarian dress with dreadlocks, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'll make everybody wet the bed, and not in a good way.
You know what gets me is, hold on, I gotta check this. I you say that uh, with a lot of conviction there, pal.
Is there
And
any other way to say it? Come on now.
and yeah. That's funny that you say that, because I got a couple things I'd like to touch on with that picture right there. Number one, I got mad respect for you to put that up, but I'm down. I'm mad respect for
All I'm
that.
saying,
Well, my question is this: if we do die on a day like that, and we do come back dressed like that, do we have to stay in the area that we died in,
oh,
or do we do we travel? And so we all know stories about the guy that died in the castle in England, and
right.
that's the only place he can go. And we all know about the guy that was killed on the side of the road, or the chick, Bloody Mary, right?
Yeah,
She
yep.
was on the side of the road. Oh no, I take that back. Not Bloody Mary.
La
It was
Llorona.
the chick that, no, La Llorona. Um, I only know a couple a couple phrases in Spanish, but and it's funny that you say that, because there's stories of these people that have been killed on one side, on one road, and they show up in your car as you're driving down. You drive past the cemetery. There's the lady in white. That's the one I was talking about,
Yeah, yeah.
and she's the one that stands by the side of the road and wants a ride home to the and gets out at the cemetery.
Oh, that's
But
right. That's right. Yeah.
yeah, so you can be anywhere in depth after, but I
After
believe you
death,
still.
but I
That
believe
okay?
in
That makes
me and
sense.
hmm.
But that's not where, is
I'm
that where your
wondering.
soul is?
I'm wondering if you stay there because you're forced to stay there, or is it because it's familiar?
And yeah, so why are you still here? And so what kind of bums me out, we do have some resources that we can talk to, and I think we're going to reach out to one of our main resources, and we'll bring this back up. We'll see if we can,
Shout out to Susie.
Yeah. Let's do some research and get our Grand Slam hitter in, our bottom of the ninth. I think anyhow,
ideal.
But yeah. So how come? So let's put a pin in that. But I got something, and we're going to go 180 now. We're going to go completely a different way. So this week, I've got a toy that I want to talk about.
All right. And it's appropriate.
Not that toy.
Okay. All right. There we go.
There is, and I'll tell you what, this toy is still around. You can buy it. Okay.
Oh.
This toy was invented in it was first introduced to the market in 1974. Oh. And it came from Hungary. And it was actually one guy invented this. He built it to challenge himself, to keep his brain active. The name was came out, and I can't even say it in Hungarian, but it was International Challenge had arisen in Hungary by the Ideal Toy Corporation. They bought the rights to this as a puzzle. Okay. Now, again, there you go, Sherry. You ruined it. Thanks.
Oh, this came out in 1974.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Way to go, Sherry. Way to go. You just but yeah, it was actually invented. The guy that good. Nothing but love for you. Rubik's Cube was a guy who invented it named Enrio Rubik, and it was a challenge for himself. He actually, it was renamed to the Rubik's Cube in 1980. But prior to that, it was actually called the Magic Cube. They used to have speed cubing.
I remember.
Competition. Yeah. Now, there you go. Mud Lover can do these. I can't. I can't. And I would never even buy one of those because nah.
I can do it if I could take the stickers off and change it.
Wait a minute. That's not how you win?
That's the way I won.
The most expensive, let's see. So there was one created and designed in 95 for the 15th anniversary. It was Diamond Cutters International. Is for $2.5 million.
Whoa.
Now, little sideline story. In a prior life, when all my hair was one color, I had my partner. He was working a psych area, and I can't remember what we call them. Anyway, it was where we had the psychs, and this one guy, he I felt so sorry for that, and you kind of go out of your empathy, kind of kicks in. Unfortunately, you can't show that, but so anyway, this guy brought a friggin' Rubik's Cube into the quad. And this guy comes out and he is just he's docking with the mothership, this dude. So my partner calls him over and walks over to the opens the flap and he goes, "Hey, so and so, come here." And the guy comes, "What?" And he goes, and it was all twisted up. He goes, "Can you fix this?" And he looks at it and he goes, "How long do I have?" And this guy's twisting on this thing right now. My partner said he probably did it in about 3 minutes. Now, I know that that's faster because some of these people is like 22.95 seconds.
Yeah. I've
And
seen
yeah,
that online
yeah, isn't
where
that wild?
these guys are just, I think there's a pattern to it that from what I was reading, because there was no way that, well, let me rephrase that. There's no way I could fathom that somebody would be able to do that. But it was I think it was a pattern where you twist the outside one so many times and then you twist the other way so many times and it just rotates until it lands on all the colors on one side. That is theory in my head that I figured, but yeah, could I do that? Absolutely not. That is
Not
not,
on a bet.
no,
Not
that's
on
not
a
the way
bet.
my brain works.
No,
Absolutely.
not at all. And that's
Mine
the bad
works.
part about it. I can't do that. I can't unlock the mysteries of the Rubik's Cube. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't think on that level. Now, like I said, Mud Lover can do that stuff.
Wow.
And
But
she's probably
but
a
again,
little
but
rusty
again,
now, but
she's a
she
brain
can
though.
knock that thing out.
Yeah, she's the brain though. I mean, and
Yeah.
you know, it's yeah, it would be easy for somebody with a brain that large.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
And that's a compliment. Don't
don't beat me up. Don't beat me
don't
up,
beat
Mud
me
Lover.
up.
Don't beat me up. Um,
So
so
I was speaking of toys. I was thinking about some toys that we use. Well, I can't say that I used to have them. I used to see kids that had them, and I really wanted one. And if I could find one today, that would just be so awesome. It used to be a little helicopter that was on a wire, and it was almost like a remote. It was on a string, and you would be able to do the propeller and make it go in circles.
hmm
And you could land it on different things in that circle. And that was just one of the most fascinating things that I seen as a kid. And I absolutely loved it. I don't remember what they were called. Um, but do you remember what I'm talking about? Those
they
were,
they used to actually have, and I want to say in the 40s and 50s, they
hey,
actually had
David,
cars.
what's
Hello.
up, Jaime? That's
Um,
my big brother.
oh, Jaime, ¿cómo estás?
What do you
Huh?
say? The Verdi
Chicken.
Birdie. There you go, the Verdi
There you
Birdie.
go. There you go, Jaime. Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Back in the 40s, they actually had cars like that, and they had that little. You had to add fuel to it, and then you had to
Yeah.
and start
Yeah.
it. Awesome, glad to hear it, buddy.
It-
And then they
They
would put
would,
them,
you would get them on a string, right?
and that's what they would do, and they would have races for stuff like that.
Yeah. I
I always thought that
remember
was pretty cool.
I think I'm correct me if I'm wrong. Jaime, I believe he had one. One of my older brothers had one where it was exactly that. If you didn't move your finger fast enough, you were
Oh,
going to
yeah.
lose the fingers because it was a propeller.
Yes, sir. It would beat you up. It would beat you up. But it was very noticeable that there you go.
Birdie,
There
there
you
you go. That was awesome. That is so cool.
Mine, the one that I had, and I want to say it was like one of the first new toys I ever got, was on a big, like a styrofoam ship. And you could take off, and it was attached, and you could only do it in that sort. But it was so. I mean, I could do all kinds of. And then they always had the stuff that you could go pick up, like a man basket.
Oh
or
yeah,
pick up
with the hook
cargo or whatever. I killed it. Are you kidding me? That was my thing. That was my thing. And then apparently, if I remember right, and a lot of my, there you go. Cox was the maker, right?
Airplane, yeah.
They were the ones that I think that did a lot of those model type things. I mean, did you have to put yours together, or did it come complete? But I think I pissed my sister off with it one day, of course, because that's how a lot of my
Oh yes,
Oh my God, that's it.
Yep.
Oh my God. Can we buy that Mud Lover?
Oh man.
Oh my God, that was it. That's what I got to.
And you control it with the little levers, right?
The
Oh
little
man.
levers on the far side. So the one closest to me, I think, was Vert, and the one in the back was Direction. So it'd go up and it'd go. Oh my God! It was hours and hours and hours. And like I said, I think I pissed my sister off. Thanks, Mud Lover. You're the best. And what's it going for on eBay? Yeah, she broke it. So.
Oh really?
You know,
now,
that was how she got back at me.
Now the Cox. Oh, Jaime had that Cox car. That's right. And then I remember somebody had a plane. I don't remember who, but I remember I got a hold of a giant plastic plane and ended up putting rocks in it and cutting a hole through one of the wings and pulling it with the string and learning how to fly them that way. And yeah, I'm showing my
Sweet Sherry. That's awesome.
I'm already searching for the Vertibird for Doc. Father's Day is coming.
That's
Father's
it.
Day
That's
is coming. She's the best. That's my girl right there. Thanks, Funky.
That's funny. Mud Lover.
Marcelo okay.
Mud Lover and Sherry are gonna bid each other up on eBay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Marcelo had the plane.
Yeah, that's another one of my older brothers who passed away. Rest in peace last year.
Oh, there you go.
Oh look at that.
Look at that thing.
That is awesome.
That thing would be that'd be so much fun now.
Right?
So much fun now. Jeez Louise.
Did they have remotes for the steering, or was that just you're you're off?
I think it was the string.
On the cars.
I think on the cars they had the string.
Oh,
and
wow.
There was a little loop. And now I don't know specifically with that car, but I know on some of the other ones they had a loop and they had a stake that you would put in the middle and they just they wind and spring up. You know. Heck yeah. You had to chase it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That would be fun one time.
Yeah, only the one time.
Yeah, only the one time. And then I'd be like, yeah, it's gone. It's history.
I thought one time when I was a lot younger, I was probably mid-30s. And I was going to get into rocket building. You know, so I went out and I bought a rocket and I put it together. And they had that little cylinder in the bottom, a little CO2 cylinder that you put in there.
Right.
And then the next one that I had was actually you built a stand for it, and it was electric, and it would light that thing off and poof, shoot way up there. And I chased that a couple times, and then I was done. Because the wind catches it, right? It's like 100. I swear, it's like 150 feet in the air, and the shooter deploy. And it'd be like,
when the wind is.
And we were at a school. And yeah, I had to no. I was like fun, like 3 or 4 times, and then I was done.
Do you remember the water rockets? The ones you used to have to pump up. And once that pressure built up, you hit that button and.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that was the best.
Yeah, when we would have water fights, that was the ultimate weapon right there. And I don't recommend that for any kids nowadays who may be watching, because you'll shoot your eye out, kid. But those were some good times. Those are good toys.
That's awesome. Yeah, we had the best toys. And just stupid stuff like we talked about last time. You talked about riding in the box.
Oh yeah.
I remember I had a big metal. You ready for this? Tonka dump truck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mud Lover has one here, and I think it's in storage. But anyway,
yard.
And it was so cool because our driveway had a little bit of an incline, and I would ride. There you go.
There you
There
go.
you go. Oh
Those
my
are
gosh.
fun.
Oh my gosh. I can see so many lawsuits with that just right now.
I'm a lawn darts.
You would aim that at somebody. Not that I would ever do that, because we never had new toys. We never had toys at work anyway. That's probably why we got them. They're like, oh, Max, he'll like it. It's a three-legged coaster wagon. Oh, don't worry about it. Max, take that home.
That's funny.
But and I just completely derailed myself.
Lawn darts.
Oh, I was riding the dump truck.
Oh, that's right.
And I would ride,
dude.
sit on
Yes.
that. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the one. And yeah, I know they're expensive now.
And those things last forever. I mean, the one I got in the front yard, it's got rust all over it. It's old, it's chipped, it's awesome. It's probably older than I am, which is hard
That's
to
the
believe.
best, man.
Yeah.
Those are the best. Hey, Mud Lover, when did the Tonka trucks come out? That'd be kind of cool to know. Because, I mean, I beat the heck out of mine. I friggin' rode it. Oh, there you go. She got the truck from Aunt Linda. I had an Aunt Linda.
Yeah.
But yeah, so man, I rode that thing. I don't know how many miles I put on that thing. And then I don't know where it is. 1955.
Wow.
That's when they came out. So the cool toys. The cool toys came out like the mid 40s to 50s to 60s. And nobody ever thought to kill somebody with that.
And if you notice, most of them are still functioning as far as the metal toys, the old Hot Wheels. I find them all the time, especially with the red line white wall or the red lines.
Yep. Yeah.
They're not cheap anymore. Not everything is collector's edition because people like us like to reminisce.
Exactly. I have the Red Baron with the Nazi helmet on, and the red wheels. And I got it at a yard sale from a guy across the street. And
hey, speaking of Susan, hey,
can you tell? Can you tell, Susie? We both had lead-based paint in our houses.
And
I mean, we talked about
we ate on that we ate either.
Oh my gosh.
Big wheel.
Yeah.
We talked about
you missed that last week.
Yeah, we talked about the big wheel last week.
Go back and check that show out. It was pretty cool.
You know what? As a matter of fact, when I was telling my story last week, when my older brothers were pushing us off that dirt berm, Hammett was there.
Then you probably egged them on.
They would take bets on the kids, which ones were going to last longer, or which one was going to cry first.
Yeah, then you have the DTM. Don't tell mom.
Yeah.
Don't tell mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Susie, that little bus with flavored windows, huh, Susie?
The bus flavored flavored windows.
We had cool toys, man. We had toys that friggin' had real radiation in them.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that was before. So I want to say that the chemical stuff came out in the 50s and 60s because of all the work that they, in the space run and that kind of stuff.
Do you remember
my brother?
Wait, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm going with the chemicals. Do you remember the toxic balloons that they used to sell you? It smelled straight like chemicals, and you put a little straw in it, and you blow it up, and it had all the beautiful petroleum colors in it.
That was awesome. Are you kidding me? Those things were incredible. They
They
were
tasted
and it says,
just like gasoline too.
Jaime is busting you right now. It says your face was so red, we called the
Yes,
Berm Cherry Hill.
yes, the burnt Cherry Hill. That's right. It was the Cherry Hill. They would push us off the Cherry Hill. And I'm telling you, it was about 6 feet high. Yes,
There you go.
those are the nasty tasting balloons.
Oh my God, those look cool. We didn't get a chance to have those because
The Cherry Hill. That's hilarious. Man, that brought back a core memory right there.
well, at least you're still laughing about it. At least you're still laughing about it.
Yeah. Thanks to my therapist, I can laugh about it now.
Oh yeah, they were cool. Like I said, we didn't. I think my cousins had some, and we would get to play with them one time, and that was it. But it's funny that you say stuff because we had the best toys.
We had the awesome ones, man.
We had the best toys. I mean, if you had a bike that ran, and a lot of times we would put our bikes together.
Yeah.
Susie, question for you.
That's from Sherry.
Okay. But we, if we could put a bike together and ride it, everybody had to have those metal friggin', we called them the rat trap pedals, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We used to put
captains, right? Jaime?
Yeah. With the little rolling caps, with the little it was actually gunpowder in it. The little red one. And smelled like gunpowder.
There you go.
Pumpkin Girl's asking, when a person passes away, Susie, does their spirit stay in the same area where they passed away, or can it move around anywhere? And I got the idea, but I would prefer to Susan. She is our medium and what's the other word I'm looking for? Friend and medium and psychic as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and team player.
And team player. She is a member of the Magic Valley Paranormal team, which we're all a part of. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, that we had such cool toys, and I remember, like I said, if you had a bike, because it sucked on the Chevrolets, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I did a lot on Chevrolets. Yeah, she's our expert. See, so it can be anywhere and in more than one place at once. When my mom was passing, she visited a relative hours away, 3 hours before her body left.
Okay.
Right on. You know what? So just hang tight, folks, because we are going to. Yeah, no, there you go. I get it. I don't think any of us play well. We just put up that wall. But in a future show, we're going to have Susie on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, Susie, we'd like.
Oh, by the way, we're going to invite you on a future show.
Yeah.
That's what
they say, and this isn't a paranormal show, but they say that when somebody's passing, they go to certain people for certain things.
Loved ones.
So yeah.
Yeah, relatives.
Energy is fluid. Remember, that time is not linear. She keeps telling us that.
Yeah. Yeah, energy is fluid and time is not linear. You got to remember in the spirit realm, time is earthly.
I think, yeah, awesome. Thanks, Susie. We'll get with you and get some time, get a time set up, and give you plenty of time to just come out. And you don't have to be, you don't have to be in your psychic world. You can just come out and say stupid stuff like me and Doc. It's all good. It's all gravy. But so going back to the toys, other than the box that you guys rode, what was your favorite toy?
Favorite toy, and it was homemade. I believe my brother Jaime made it. I think it was like 4 or 5 tin cans that they cut the top off of they cut the top and bottom off all of them except the bottom one, and the second to the bottom one. They poked holes in it. They dropped a tennis ball, or they stuffed it in there, poured alcohol in it, and lit it at the bottom. And it was a cannon, I guess, a flaming tennis ball cannon that would shoot it, kind of like the potato gun that we talked about, but it would shoot flaming tennis balls hundreds and hundreds of feet away at a very high velocity.
Oh my gosh. We used to do the rubbing alcohol thing, and you light the tennis ball on fire and throw it at each other. Again, you got to remember the stupidity of the things that we would do. As a poor kid, back in the day, you had to invent your own stuff.
And that's almost like rock fights and cotton ball fights. And I'm not talking about the soft cotton balls. I'm talking about the little bulbs before they bloomed.
Yeah, exactly. My buddy, again, it's a wonder. It's a wonder. My buddy lived next door to an orange orchard.
Oh, yeah.
And the road was probably, I don't know, 50 yards away. And we would get the oldest, nastiest oranges and throw them at the road. And just stupid. And you could hear him crying, whatever. One time, he threw them, and you heard it hit this car. And I was like, oh my gosh. And man, we ran back to his house and we turned on the TV. It's like, did you guys ever hang out with rough farm kids? You know what? No, we were just personally, I didn't. I
did. We hung out at the dairy most of my life. And we would work at the dairy all summer to pay for our school clothes the next year and to pay for summer camp and stuff like, well, I had to pay for summer camp, and my school clothes for the year was graciously providing work. Pete Van Dam, which I give a shout out to, rest in peace, great man, introduced me to Christ. So yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. You know what's funny is when Mudlover and I first moved up here, there's a town down the road called Preston, Idaho. And Preston's about an hour or so away. Well, come to find out, what very famous movie was filmed in Preston, Idaho?
I know which one. It was Vote for Pedro.
There.
Yes,
what you're talking about, I can see it on the tip.
Come on. It was come on, Linda, you fat pig, when he was talking to the Muddy Napoleon Dynamite. There you go.
Dynamite was actually filmed about an hour, away from where I live now. Me and Muddy, that's right. That's right, Sherry, stepping it up. We found out that it was filmed there, so of course, what did we have to do? We had to go drive around and check it out.
That's awesome.
And it's just so funny. I think that show. Hey, when was that show? When was that? Really? What year did that show come out? Anybody?
It hadn't been too long ago. What was it, like 10 years?
No, I think it's been like 20, dude.
Has it?
It's been out for a minute, and I'm sure either Muddy or Sherry will, maybe Susie, one of those three will bring it up.
That's old people problems right there. It was just a little while ago.
Yeah, it's so yeah, we went out and cruised all around, and it's pretty cool, Clearly some of that stuff has changed, but they have an annual Napoleon Dynamite Day in Preston, Idaho.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And we were going to go, and we missed it by one day. So
what day is it? We're going to have, you know what? Now, if it landed on a Monday, we would have to do a show from there. Okay, it came out. Thank you, Pumpkin Girl. August 24th of 2004. That's 22 years ago.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
I just said a couple of years ago. I guess that's more than a couple.
Well, you had a couple
ago.
But yeah, that's yeah. And like I said, it's kind of cool to check that stuff out. There's a lot of stuff around here that Mud Lover and I have been out just checking stuff out, and come to find out there's this there, there's that there. But that was a cool day. That was a cool day. Yeah, definitely so. Definitely sharing. And I mean, throw out a quote from Napoleon Dynamite right now.
Wait, I got one. I don't remember what the...
Hi, Susie.
Welcome aboard.
Sorry, Mud Lover said I could. She told me to come on and scare the crap out of you.
Awesome. Hey,
awesome.
So
how you doing, Susie?
You're gonna have
I'm
to
good.
do an impromptu quote from Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh dear.
We're not putting you on the spot now.
Actually, no, to be honest, I did not like that movie. I watched about 20 minutes and I had to shut it off because I was like, oh, this is too dry for me.
It is silly, stupid, but again, silly, stupid is right up my alley.
Yeah, well, exactly. I prefer more British humor versus watching it, I was like, man, I feel like I need to be paid to watch this.
British humor on the other one is awesome. I loved Benny Hill. Definitely the what's the other one? The big one. I mean, come on now.
Oh my God, The Life of Brian.
Who?
There's Mr. Bean. Yeah, The Life of Brian. There's Monty Python.
Monty Python. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, I watch stuff like Are You Being Served? Have you guys seen Are You Being Served?
No.
With Mrs. Slocum and how she always talks about her British pussy?
Stop it.
Nope.
No, I have never heard about her British.
Yeah, she always talks about her cat. It's awesome.
Wow.
Not gonna. Oh my God. You're right, Jaime. You're right. Oh my God.
The chickens have large talents.
You what?
So there's a line in Napoleon Dynamite where he says, "Are you drinking low-fat milk because you think you're fat because you're not, God?" That's stupid stuff. Oh my God, it's stupid. Just stupid.
So the reason I was asking you guys if you hung out with any rough farm kids is because our kind of fun was a lot different. I had lawn darts, right? I did have strange things, like I said, passed down metal toys that, I don't know, it's lead paint. I stuck them in my mouth. Who knows? Right. But my fun was to go out there and torture my dad's bulls. And I would find those nice little hangy dangly down things, and I would hit them with my pellet gun or hit them with rotten eggs and then have them chase me through the field. Yeah.
We learn now. I don't recommend this to anybody, and it is the most dangerous thing on the planet. But I learned how to smoke inside a haystack. That we would build tunnels with the haystacks, or they would build.
Oh,
them.
Wow!
We would be able to crawl in between, and there'd be little clubhouses inside the giant haystacks. Then I learned how to smoke in because we weren't the smartest, tools in the shed. But yeah.
It's funny. It's funny that you say that because one of the things that Muddy and I love to do is let's take a huge step backwards. I worked in the second biggest haunt in California, and I was actually an actor in there. And Susie, I think Susie, move, breathe. You're frozen, Susie. There you go. Okay.
Sorry.
What
Okay, I'm good. I'm back in rhythm. But I worked in this haunt, and it was so much fun. One of the things that Mud Lover,
What was it called? The Haunt.
What's it called, Muddy? It's and I will, yeah, the Reign of Terror in Thousand.
Thousand.
Can you
okay?
Can you bring up a poster, Mud? But anyway, I loved it. It's so much fun, and the one thing I loved about it was I would work like 6 hours, like 6 to midnight or whatever, and there was always the biggest dude. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2", 300 pounds. I'm a big guy, you know, and
you're taller than 6'2".
Huh?
Yeah, you're taller than 6'2", 6'3". You're like 6'5".
I'm like, yeah, almost 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
And
According to bigger.
Yeah.
I'm built like a 2x4. But some of the biggest use, the doors was open, and I was the first person you came in contact with. Some of the biggest guys would either want to draw back and punch me, although they would go through and you know, they just watch a video about our actors aren't going to hurt you. These guys wanted to draw back on me, or they would get behind their chick. And that's when they, oh my God, they were the toughest guys in the world. And I couldn't laugh right at them, but I would. And I'd ask them if they want to go to the chicken eggs. Yeah, I would just rip them. I have actually, and you know, you've arrived when you smell pee.
Oh.
That's the best. When you smell pee and you smell boo, you've done your job.
Oh wow!
You are the MVP that night. And being the first actor was the best. Just the best. There we go.
Oh wow!
There we go. So they do it annually, and then they have a Christmas show. So after Halloween, they have that Christmas show come in, and that's a great show too. It's just so much fun. Just so much fun. But Muddy and I got. Huh?
I was going to tell you, I used to work in some haunted attractions back in high school and in my early 20s as one of the actors. I was like a ghost or whatever, chained to the wall, didn't look real until I jumped out at you and screamed in your face.
Oh,
but I had one of my best friends at that time. Her fight or flight response was hilarious. So instead of like punching or running away and screaming like you expect most of them, that girl was half camel. She would spit on any assailant. Literally, she would just, I don't know how she kept going, but anybody that scared her jumped out, the hockaloogie instant in their face.
That's horrible.
It was terrible. I'd never had to go with a camel before.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that is incredible.
My little sister, she peed on me a couple of times going through one of those things. And literally, I don't know how she peed. I don't know how she peed on the front of my pants, but whatever, it happened. And I'm going to blame it on my sister. And that's what I'm taking. That's the story. I'm sticking to it.
Jaime? Is that what you said? And you'll come on and tell us if it's true. The first time I ever went to one, I was probably 10. My brother, I say he's 10 years older. He's not. He's only like 8 years older than me. And the JCs put on this show. And oh my God, I wanted to go so bad because number one is going with my brother, right? I didn't care. No, I won't be scared. Oh, I won't be scared. It scared the hell out of me. Not only did it scare me, my brother knew all these actors in there. And they had, it was kind of like it was a long warehouse. And you went through all of the attractions in there and whatever. Don't be. You kidding? Don't be. That's funny.
Yeah, that was the best.
We do stupid stuff all the time here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You're always
that is more than welcome.
But I saw a sign, and I'm behind my brother. And they're scaring the heck out of me. And I am up in his jacket behind him, screaming, probably crying. And I saw a sign and it said exit. Man, I just took off running. I bolted for that door. He came out the door. There was a cemetery scene set up there. I came out the door. They're digging graves. I go to the next door. And this guy is beating this shovel on a piece of concrete. And oh my God. And as soon as I hit that other door, it opened and the guy stepped up there and I punched him as hard as I could in the face.
Oh wow!
And I was like, my like I said, my brother knew all these people. So he's like, oh, wait a minute. And yeah, I got back up in his jacket after that.
I had one scary experience, like when I was in my 20s at the haunted forest. And that one's in our state up north, right? By Rexburg.
Yeah. Manan.
And yeah. So we were out there with a big group of friends, and I had a guy dressed up in a gorilla costume, right? Jump out of the woods towards our group, and he ran up behind me. And you're not supposed to touch him, right? The actors are not supposed to touch people. Well, he literally grabbed me from behind, picked me up, and started dragging me back into the bushes. And I had to fight and punch him to get away.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if he was actually part of it, but yeah, that's what I was like, what the crap is going on? So he ended up getting kneed pretty good.
I imagine. I know. We've been to that show in Manan. That's a heck of a show.
Oh, yeah. You should go to the Haunted Mill. That one's even better.
Oh,
See, no, I've heard about the one up in Rexburg, and that's a great show too. I've heard. There's a couple shows down back home. There's one in Griffith Park, and if you know anything about California, you know where Griffith Park is. Griffith Park is an observatory, but before there you go, Haunted River.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a great show. That is such a great show. But Griffith Park actually had a zoo there back in the, I want to say 60s, 70s, and it was a real zoo. And they say when you go there that you will actually hear wild animals.
Oh, wow.
Doing wild animal things. And you hear them making noise, you know, and
Wait. Can we go back to the wild animal things?
No.
What would
I got the look from Susie.
That made me feel funny. That just made me feel funny.
But yeah, it's a pretty cool show. They actually, you get on a hayride and they drag you through different scenes, which is kind of cool too. It's a good show. Unfortunately, and I can speak for Mudlover and myself at this time. We're so desensitized to that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I would just much rather, and you can't scare Mudlover. She just is so unflappable. It's not even funny. And but yeah, you know, we are so decent. There you go.
Oh,
so this is Griffith Park. This is what's the show called?
That's terrifying.
That's part of as you load up in these Griffith Park. Oh my gosh, is that what it's called? The Haunted Hayride at Griffith Park. Thanks, Mud. But yeah, that's a great show. Universal Studios. Always thought, oh my gosh, we're gonna go see Movie Magic. Not the best show I've ever seen.
Yeah. You got zombies walking around and
yeah, exactly. Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm has a great show.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, but we want to actually, Manan is a good show. The Haunted River is a good show all the time. So we're going to have to get together and everybody go up there. So much fun.
Be cool. That'd be cool.
Oh, and there are some that she won't go to now. There's a place up in Blackfoot, and I didn't mean for this to turn into a haunted show.
It's part of the show. We just go where we go.
You go where you go.
That's right. There is a place. Yeah, exactly. There's a place called, and I think, Susie, you and I have talked about this before, The Manor. Is that the one that we talked about? Where admission is like a bag of dog food, but they kidnap you from an area. They come up in a van. They kidnap you, and if you can survive going through this thing without walking out, you get $10,000.
I heard about that, but you got to sign a waiver because they do everything but like beat you, right?
Oh well, you know what? Some of that stuff is close.
And I think it's in there and where they can lock you in like a little box and just torture you. I don't know if I'm down for that, man. $10,000 just doesn't seem, I don't think it would cover a lifetime of therapy. I just don't.
No.
I'd
The jump scares,
Yeah,
Yeah, more than like if I'm watching a movie, it's not the torture, the gore. I don't enjoy that. The jump scare stuff.
Yeah,
that I like.
Sudden jump in your face kind of things.
Yeah.
Those are
Like the original Conjurings and stuff like that. That was scary. So
well, and we all grew up watching those scary movies. We all grew up watching, Jason and Myers. We're going hilt deep. They're cutting somebody's head off and whatever. Yeah, you're right. But I don't like the gore anymore either. I'm over it. I love the jump scares. I love the stuff that you see in the background. And you watch a movie and you see something happen right there. And then if you look in the background, there's all kinds of cool stuff going on too.
Well, Daniel? So there was that one that I watched, Daniel Radcliffe. He did The Woman in Black. That was actually scary. Yeah, and I think there's a second, but the first one, beautiful jump scares. Scenery is amazing. Like, I thought, oh, yeah, right, Harry Potter, here we go. But no, it was actually really good. So, and The Others with Nicole Kidman. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the gore and the Hollywood stuff that I can watch. It doesn't really frighten me. It doesn't really scare me. But some of the stuff that looks realistic or that kind of mimics what really goes on, at least in the paranormal world, in my head.
Like what we deal with.
Exactly. Then that's what I'm talking about. Kind of like the Constantine, kind of like the Exorcism of Emily Rose, stuff like that, where it's like that kind of terrifies me because that's more real in my world than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, I could still eat beef jerky all day long and not worry about a thing,
Yeah, some of those old, some of the original Conjurings before they got to Hollywood, those were all based on their actual investigations.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, look at the Poltergeist thing.
Oh Lord,
guys, and again,
the actual part 4. Do you remember part 4 where that older man came with the black suit and the black hat? And he's sitting outside and he can't come in until he's invited, and he's got that laugh. I've met that man, just not in the movies.
Yeah,
you know what?
Same here.
That would terrify me when
he would sing. He would sing hymns.
Oh, yeah.
What a friend we have in Jesus. I never looked at that song that way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry, if you like psychological and a little bit of paranormal, watch The Black Box. And it's like it has to do. I mean, my daughter showed it to me, and it's kind of basically like a Gen X movie, but it's a little bit paranormal. And that whole time when kids were being kidnapped, and it's got that psychological element. Oh my gosh, I was raging so hard. She was laughing at me, but it is so good because I'm like, there's a weapon right there. Pick it up, beat it up.
Are you talking about
kid? Fight.
Are you talking about Black Phone?
That's it. Black Phone, not Black Box. Black Phone.
Buddy,
did you watch that?
Oh my gosh, yes, we did.
There's a second.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you Black Phone.
Did that trigger your Gen X bones to be like, why are we not fighting? What's going on here?
It's funny because I am not a second run guy, and what I mean by that is, like the Black Phone. Phone, the first Black Phone was incredible. But when they made the second one that we haven't seen it, Muddy and I haven't seen it
yet either.
Okay. But from what I understand, it's it takes place in a whole different setting. And that's where it kind of bums me out. I would in fact, it's funny that you say it, just like because Muddy and I were talking the other day, her son saw The Shining, but the second Shining.
Okay.
And that is Muddy's favorite part. I am the original Shining. The original Shining to me was incredible.
Yeah.
Muddy loves The Shining too, with the guy from Wings. I can't remember. Steven Weber, right?
Okay.
And they kind of took it away. Yeah, she likes the second one better. Like I said, the first one, I'm all about.
I'm
and
still waiting
like we
for
talked about.
Constantine Part 2. They
I only
started.
ever
We lost Susan. She'll be coming
We
back.
lost Susie.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
So I'm waiting for Constantine
Thanks,
Part
Susie.
2. You're welcome to jump back in. Constantine Part 2 is going to be good. That one I can't wait to see. That one's going to be awesome. There you are.
I
Welcome
totally
back.
kicked myself out. Sorry.
I've done that a couple of times.
I only ever saw the first Shining with Jack Nicholson. And and then when I lived in Oregon, I went and visited one of the hotels that they filmed at, because they actually filmed at more than one. And so the ski resort and the hotel at the base of Mount Hood, and it was creepy. It really was. I don't know what was going on with that place, but you could just feel just all kinds of
Energy.
everywhere.
See, yeah. And the bad thing about it is there was stuff that happened back then, and we all know about the elites and the bad things that they would do and whatever, and again, a story for another time. But as somebody that goes in there, and like you guys are, in touch, Muddy, Sherry, that you guys are all in touch with that kind of stuff. When I go to a place like that, I'm like, oh my gosh.
This is so nice.
Look at the crown molding.
And
I'm walking in and I'm like, don't touch anything, don't touch anything, don't touch anything.
Don't touch me.
Mad Max is like, oh, is this tchotchke over here for sale? I want to take this home.
Well, see, it's funny because there was a place back home called the Glen Tavern Inn.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Okay, and the Glen Tavern Inn was in Santa Paula, I think so. But anyway, actually, Jack Osborne's mom went on an investigation with him there, and she fell out, and they had to call 911 and transport her and the whole night.
Wow.
Yes, Santa Paula, thanks, bud. But anyhow, we went, and this place is cool, and I think it was built in early 1900s. And there was a gnarly flood there, and they used it as a staging area, and they used it for dead folks. Anyhow, we're walking, and it's dark because they play they play up to it, and we're walking around, and Mudlover's like, and there's an alcove with a chair in it, and I'm looking at all this stuff, and Muddy's like, I can't go by there.
Yeah.
Like, why? Now again. Max, I'm like, oh, look at that. Muddy's like, I can't go by there. I go, why not? There's a guy sitting in there, and he's mean. Yeah. And I'm like, no, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
Be a chicken. She's like, I can't. That's so, you guys, when you do that, again, I'm the first one that's going to get killed in a horror movie. I'll be like, oh, look, he's got a really cool knife. I'm going to be the guy that's hiding behind all the chainsaws. The car is running, but I'm not going to get in the car. I'm going to go
That's me. You run.
Let's go hide in the tool shed. Yeah. Wait, what about the running car with the keys in it?
Yeah, but you got to switch to your Gen X mind. Okay, tool shed, weapons, car, keys, let's go.
Let's roll out.
Fight back.
Exactly.
Funny.
And what's funny is, like I said, I've seen what I've seen. You guys have seen whatever you've seen. Muddy and I will be driving down the road, and she's like, something happened right there. And I'm like, well, it's the middle of the friggin' day. I'm like singing along to making up words to go on with the song that's on the radio, right? I'm making up words. There's a song, it's called Who's It By? Barry Manilow. And he said there's a line that says, True Blue Spectacle. for years. Apparently, that's what the words are. I have sang it the correct way, which it's a true berethicals, because that's what it sounds like. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I kill it. I kill it. And Muddy's
I've
like,
been singing my own lyrics since 1980.
Yep.
I've been
I
singing
am
my own lyrics.
freelancing.
Yes, and Pumpkin Girl looks at me like, "What are you saying?" Because she happens to know the words to every genre, every song on the planet, and it doesn't even have to be in English. And I'm singing in Spanish, and she's like, "You're making up your own words, right?" And I'm like, "It sounds better this way. I'm doing the remix."
I'm freelancing.
Yeah,
That's what I tell Mud Lover. I'm freelancing. Yeah.
I love when
good
we
stuff.
mess up song lyrics and then we find out later it's completely different. It's like, I like the other way better.
right. It's
So much better.
My way.
That song, "Taking Care of Business." I used to sing "Taking Care of Fizz Fizz," and I thought it was a song about babysitting. But again,
How old were you?
listen to the song. You got to remember, I made up these lyrics as a child, and I carried them on through adulthood. And I thought it was a song about babysitting. He was taking care of Fizz Fizz, and it was his
Every
job.
day.
He went to work, and he did nothing all day. Babysitters, right? They sit down and watch TV. It made sense. It clicked until Sherry laughed at me. And and then I never sung it that way again. And
I still sing it that way. I
I can't believe I just admitted this online, but whatever.
That's
I sing
awesome.
it louder. Fizz Fizz. That's
But-
the best.
But again, I dressed as a Rastafarian in a dress, so whatever.
That's right. Exactly. Oh,
You didn't
Hey,
see the picture?
pictures or it didn't happen. I want to see them.
No, there's a picture. We showed it at the beginning of the show.
And I
Buddy.
missed it.
Muddy can bring that picture back up. It's you know what? It's scary. It's there you go.
Oh, I love it. You
I feel
called
so
my
sorry for-
Aunt Janine.
Looks like your
God.
Uncle Bob, your Aunt Bob. Hey, Aunt Bob.
Now
Oh, my
I had my Subaru Forester parked in the back.
Whoa. Watch out for the
What?
Subaru jokes.
What?
Don't
He
go
looks,
on
like
the
the,
Subaru.
he looks like the time to make the donuts guy mashed with Aunt Jemima. Pour the syrup on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? We are at an hour mark. Susie, thank you so much for popping in.
Thank
We
you.
always appreciate it.
Anytime.
And Doc's got his rituals. So if you want to take us home, Doc.
Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for participating. We enjoyed everybody. We enjoyed the comments, and we will be here next week. Remember, be nice and kind to each other. This world is only as nice as you treat your fellow man.
Susie, you got anything you would like to add?
I don't know what you want me to add.
It's your world right now.
Well, hopefully you guys will invite me back and I didn't cause too much hate and discontent because I'm planning on more. So, yeah, whenever you guys want back. And then, if you guys ever need, you guys join me all the time for my live readings on Wednesday on TikTok. So, heck yeah, let's make it a big family.
Please give a plug for your show. Yeah.
It's Intuitive Taurus Moon on TikTok, and I go live Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. And then I also post everybody's weekly astrological sign updates on. I'm under the same name under all the platforms. I'm tired.
And remember, you can get private readings. All you have to do is reach out. We will put her contact information in our
down there at the bottom in the comments.
Yes, and you guys will be able to reach out and get a private reading. Susie charges very reasonable rates, and she is right on point. Right on point.
I'm going to tell you from experience, and I'm being as straight shoot as I can. Bring your own tissues.
Yeah.
Bring your own
Yeah, or I'll
Kleenex.
have to charge for them. Just kidding.
Anyway, we appreciate you, Susie, for popping in. Doc's
Heck
got a
yeah.
big day tomorrow. Nothing but love for you, Doc. Hey,
Oh
be
no,
good
it's
humans.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Wednesday, big
Oh, it's-
day. Yeah, go under the knife, and yeah, I'm saying I'll be back to work 2 days afterward. But yeah, life is funny that way, and it's gonna correct me.
Exactly.
Okay, Doc, you're going to be okay, but give yourself grace, give yourself the space to heal, and don't have high expectations for how long it takes. Otherwise, you'll frustrate yourself. So just calm down.
I say 2 days. I'm spacing it out.
Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Again, folks, we appreciate you. Thanks. I mean, he needs them all. Be good humans to each other. You know, this is the only life we have. So we appreciate you, Susie. Thanks for coming by. Doc, nothing but love for you, buddy. And we'll see you when we see you next Monday, 7 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel. And if
don't
you know,
forget to share your guys's.
Oh,
She's out
Susie
again.
ducked out. Did she push her own button?
She pushed her own button.